Hi guys, so it is August and I would like to show you what my garden looks like in August. If you are new to my channel, you are very welcome. My name is Patience and I'm here at my African garden and I would like to give you an update of my garden in the summer. So today is August 3rd, which happens to be my birthday. Happy birthday to me. Yeah, today is my birthday and I'm giving you an update of my garden. Alright guys, so let me just start from here and I'll walk you down. Okay, so here our garden starts right here and we have some bitter leaf. This is sweet bitter leaf and it looks like the bitter type, but it is not bitter. Okay, it is not bitter, so I can actually I can actually chew it. It's slightly bitter, not that bitter, but it's not something that you can take forever to wash like the one we have in Africa. So yeah, this one is sweet bitter leaf. It's not that bitter. I like the way it looks. It's very fresh, and I have a few cocoyams in there. This one grew on its own. I didn't plant it. And I have my cherry tomatoes over there, guys. Look at my cherry tomatoes. I didn't plant them either. They grew on their own from last year. Okay, the first year I planted cherry tomatoes, we took so much care of them and they did not give us anything, so we abandoned it, and the following year it was just growing and spreading everywhere. So this is still our cherry tomatoes growing and spreading everywhere. We have it here, we have it over here as well. Okay, so let's just come here for a minute. This one I usually like do my seedlings in this area, but this year I didn't do any seedlings. I just didn't care about it. I don't know, it was just a lot going on, too much work. So that's what we have. We have some cherry tomatoes, we have some cocoyams, we have some water leaf in there, we have corn, and we have green. Okay, so we have a little bit of everything going on in there. And then on this side we have our cocoyams. So if you remember, if you have watched our previous videos, you see that our cocoyam was only on this area going down like this. Okay, right down to somewhere down there. So that is all we had last year as cocoyam. So we are making progress, we are growing. The ministry is moving to where? To the permanent camp. And here again we have how do you call this? Adam fruits, passion fruits. We call it in Cameroon Adam fruits, but here in America they call it passion fruits. So that is what we have here. Usually it takes forever to give us the fruits, and they'll finally get ready around September, October. That's when we get to eat it. Okay, and then we have more cocoyams this way. And one thing I realized with this passion fruit is that they are trying to take over the whole backyard. Okay, look, that is it. So they are just trying to take the whole backyard. We've been weeding and cutting, but they keep coming out. So if you are planting them in your backyard, be very careful because they can end up taking over your whole backyard. All right, so for some reason this area is not doing well. I can't explain why. So it's just red. Last year was okay, it was fine, but this year something is going on here that I don't understand. So I'll not worry about it, let it just be there. And of course we have a lot of green seeds here. Now I'll be adding the scientific names of these vegetables on the screen so that if you don't know what I'm talking about, you can easily Google it and you'll find it. So here, this one we call it in Cameroon green. Okay, I don't know, I think they eat it in Nigeria, Senegal, most of these African countries eat this, and this is the seeds. It's making a lot of seeds. Okay, so I just left it to make seeds. And here is a fresh one which is being eaten by some insects, so I have to put in some insecticides. I'll need to put some insecticides on it to prevent the insects from eating it. So this one can be eaten because it is fresh, it doesn't have the seeds coming out. Okay, and of course we have more seeds and more cocoyams. Here are the seeds. lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of seeds. Okay, all right. I think I should harvest them. They are beginning to fall. Yeah, I need to come and harvest them. Okay, so that is it. If I go down into the garden, you are not going to see very much, so I'm going to stand right here and show you what it looks like, because it is kind of thick in there. Okay guys, so that is it. We have a lot of corn and cocoyams. All right, here we have our water leaf, very fresh. Oh my goodness, this looking awesome, guys. Once your water leaf is getting enough water, you're going to enjoy it. So that is what our water leaf, it's getting enough nutrients from the soil, and it's getting enough water, and it's looking very fresh, you see. And we have corn, like I initially showed you. This garden is made up of, or is mixed with a lot of things. So the same bed where we have corn, you'll see that we have bitter leaf, and we also have some tomatoes. It's still the cherry tomatoes that I showed you up that keeps spreading all over the garden, and that's what we have. So we have some corn, some vegetables, and jama precisely, and then we have bitter leaf, and I'm so in love with this water leaf, guys. It's so fresh, like I love them. So from here, I'm going to show you the rest of the garden. Will be more of cocoyams, a lot of cocoyams and corn. So that is what you see, and it's really tall. I had to raise my hands up in order to show you what you are seeing, so that you could, enjoy the beauty of my garden. Okay guys, so we are going to move downward, and I will show you more water leaf that I have. I have a section that everybody who knows my garden knows that is where I plant my water leaf. So we are going to move down to the water leaf area. It didn't do so well because I did not spend so much money putting in topsoil or leaf grow or any of those things, and I don't use fertilizer in my garden. I don't use fertilizer. I try to avoid it because I'm trying to eat something healthy. I don't want to get the same things that I get from the store that is filled with fertilizer, right? So that's why you see the water leaf looking a little cranky. And I have my fruit plants as well in this same area. Here you have the fruits I have in the garden are blueberries, some grapes, and some raspberries. So from the bottom part of the garden, you can see the corn and the cocoyams. Yeah guys, the farm or the garden is looking it's looking dirty, but it is what it is. August, we have a lot of rain in August, so that is why it is looking like that. Yeah, there you have the grapes. Yay, I finally got some fruits that I can eat, but they are so sour, so I don't like them this sour. So if you have something that you can tell me to use on my grapes to make it sweeter, I'll appreciate it. And then we have a lot of cocoyams, guys. I told you that we'll be doing a lot of cocoyams this year, and that is what we did. We did a lot of cocoyams. Of course, in the previous videos or the videos after this, you're going to see what I'm going to be using the cocoyams or the leaves to I'll be using more of the leaves to make ekwang. So just stay tuned for those videos and try not to miss them. So the flowers you see are more of the greens that I talked about up. So we have more greens inside the garden. And but what I focused most on was the cocoyams. So inside the cocoyams you have some water leaf as well, and I did not have a lot of jama because I was just focusing on the cocoyams, and I regret doing that because who doesn't want to eat jama? That's my favorite vegetable, so I really wanted to have it, but I had a goal. I had something I was trying to achieve, so I think I achieved my goal, so I cannot regret it. Okay. Alright guys, so this is going to be a repetition of what we already saw, and I really appreciate you guys for watching this video till the end. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you were blessed. I hope you learned something from it, and again I encourage you to plant your own vegetable and eat healthy. Thank you again, and until next time, bye bye.